Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to read a poetry collection out of the MyView Grade 4, Unit 3, Week 5. A Day on a Boat by Gwendolyn Zapata. A day on a boat, we float in the sun. One by one, the others plunge from blue above to blue below like gulls that dive, like fish that fly. They call my name and say that I should swim. They wish that I could feel the way they feel, like jellyfish or otters. My sisters and brothers are eels that love to swirl and splash around each other, knowing if I tried it, I would like it just like they do. They always like the same things, and they wish I'd like them too. A day on a boat, we float in the sun. One by one, I turn the pages of a book and hear its story in my mind. It's like a world I carry and can open any time. An ocean where I float to other times and spy on pirates, mermaids, queens, and magic stones. I'm swimming through my story and the others, but alone. I Will Be a Chemist, Mario Jose Molina, by Alma Florada. Only a drop of water, but looking under the microscope, I see things that move inside that very drop. My Aunt Esther has given me a chemistry set. She says that everything, water, air, earth, that trunks of trees and our own skin, is made of small particles we cannot see. She explains that even these molecules are made of chemical elements, just around 100 elements, combined to make all that exists. I have started today in my simple lab in the old unused bathroom to study these elements. I will know the secrets of the universe. I Love Mozart by Dana Crum. One night in April, Phoenix hosted a sleepover. To pass the time while friends arrived, he sat at his desk, opened his PC's music app, and clicked his favorite song, Mozart's Gran Partita. Oboes, clarinets, and basset horns, bassoons, and bass drifted through his bedroom like campfire smoke. The doorbell ding-donged. The first arrival had arrived. A thud and a swish as the door opened. His mother's voice trilled, "Hello, Chase." "Hi, Mrs. Lippincott." A swish and thud as the door closed. Chase swaggered into Phoenix's room. He stopped. He frowned. "What mess is this you're listening to?" he asked. "Mozart," Phoenix replied. "Mozart?" Chase repeated. "It's classical." Chase's thick eyebrows rose. "You like this stuff?" Phoenix's head withdrew into his green shell of a shirt. His head emerged. He crossed his arms. He said, "Yes." Chase replied, "It's got no drums. No one can dance to that." Phoenix said, "There's classical you can dance to. There's classical with drums. Take Emperor Waltz, for instance. It's got timpani and snare drum. It's got tambourine and bass drum. It's even got glockenspiel. Strauss composed it so folks could waltz. I'll play it now. Just listen." The song dipped and rose and dipped and rose. The timpani boomed the room. Chase's round head bobbed, a buoy at sea. He said what his body had already said. "Okay, I admit it, you can dance to that. But classical? It's so old." "So is Shakespeare, but we read him," Phoenix replied. Chase smirked. "You can't deny that classical is for snobs," Phoenix said. "Actually, I can. Classical was popular in its time. Fans flocked to Mozart shows. He was a rock star." "Really?" Chase said. "Really," Phoenix replied. "If you want to know why, listen to this." He chose the overture of The Marriage of Figaro, then clicked play. Cellos, violas, and violins raced a maddening pace. Flutes and clarinets floated over the din. Oboes and bassoons and trumpets and timpani joined the fray. The song exploded a playful storm. Chase declared, "I've heard this before. This is Mozart?" "This is Mozart," Phoenix replied. Chase's thick eyebrows rose. "This is incredible. I can see why this was popular back then." "It's popular now also," Phoenix said. "It's from The Marriage of Figaro. He wrote this part just hours before opening night." "So he was some kind of genius then?" Chase said. Phoenix smiled. "That he certainly was." Hello. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this short read aloud. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. We'll see you next time.